It's those big ass bugs.
They look like June bugs.
I'm not sure what a June
Oh my
bug
God,
is.
we don't have our things.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Big ass bugs.
Check 1, 2.
Check.
Yeah, these are working. Dude, they're like these like big ass bugs. They're like this big,
Yes.
and they like hibernate in the ground for like 5 or 10 years.
In the ground.
Yeah. They only like this
I gotta
sound.
maybe Google this.
This sound only happens like once in a while, right? Like there's like summers where you don't hear it. Then all of a sudden there's summers where it's fucking deafening, you know?
It's like a wee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, where's our box with our questions?
It's over there.
Ah, I got it. Yeah, that's a crazy noise. What is that called, that bug?
A cicada.
Damn, sounds like Sicario.
Dude,
which is
they're
an epic movie.
They're like this big. They got big heads. They have wings, but like they can't fly. They're like clumsy as hell. They're like useless bugs.
Dude, how crazy is nature sometimes? There are bugs that are just so insane. Like, what's your purpose here? You're in the ground for 10 years and you come out and annoy everybody with a sound?
Imagine what is the life experience of that bug.
It's terrible. It's like waking up from the Matrix or something.
It's you're like barely kind of like. I mean, at least they don't go through an existential crisis, you know. They're just kind of always like, I kind of fucked up, you know. Like,
but imagine that moment where they
they're
wake
like
up.
barely awake, bro.
Barely men.
You know, it's like I don't think they have like fucking ambitions of like starting a family and having a career or whatever.
But how messed up must it be when they come out? I wonder how long that lasts. Like, how long are they alive for or whatever?
I don't know. It's a good question.
What
Dogs
is this bug
even.
called?
Cicada. I sent a video to Rose of a golden retriever.
What?
There's a bug on the floor, and it just fucking gobbles it up.
Yeah, dude.
With like no, you know, like the it's like a cute golden retriever.
Yes. No remorse, you're saying.
No remorse, dude.
Yeah. I get it. Dude, my...
Homie, are my glasses like rose pink?
No.
They're gonna turn rose pink if that light hits them.
That's
like,
crazy.
Like Elton John, dude.
Like Elton John. A cicada, a large, loud insect known for its distinctive buzzing or clicking sounds, which males use to attract females.
Well, I guess
Of
if you want to get
course.
laid, then.
They belong to the family of... Can't pronounce that word. Do they live in the ground? That's kind of crazy. Let's find out. Do they live in the ground? Yes, cicadas live underground for most of their lives. They stay underground for years, 2 to 5 years. But 13 or 17 years for this is too crazy for me. I can't process this. Anyways, Max, listen, I've been wanting to tell you something.
Yeah.
There was our boy JP went to Halifax.
Yeah.
To do the SAU, which you're rocking the T-shirt of.
Yeah. Modified.
Yeah, and he went up against a dude. I've been wanting to tell you this since forever. You know how like when you're competing, and maybe you don't do this, but like I would say like a significant amount of other people do.
You check them up online.
Yes, you look up your opponent online, or you at least try to like check their smooth comp record. And then there's two kind of types of person. There's the person who has that profile public, so it's viewable, like the Jeffries of the world, because he has like 90 wins, and it's like, 90 wins, like. And then there are the other people who are keeping it private for whatever reason, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an element there that it messes with you a little bit, especially when you see the guy has 90 wins. You're like, damn, like, I don't know. I guess maybe, bottom line, JP is going up against a kid, 136 wins.
Okay.
Dude, 136 wins. It's a lot of freaking wins. And obviously, I mean, I'm going to be super real here. I see that, and I'm like, holy crap, I don't have a chance.
How many losses?
I did not check this.
Okay.
But I mean, I would love to as we chat. First of all, like, my first question to you is, do you do that? And tell me why or why
Never.
not. Yes, I do all the time, but tell me why.
I'm lazy, bro.
Is that really the answer?
Yeah.
Oh.
I rather doom scroll on YouTube than fucking have to use brain power to go look up.
Your opponent?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't play on you the least bit.
No.
That's pretty incredible, if I'm being really honest.
I'm like I'm more thinking about like, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Should I go work out today?
Yeah, things like that. you
Yeah.
know? Like, I gotta go to bed. I work tomorrow.
I mean, that's incredible. I won't lie to you. That is truly incredible. I really want to find this dude. So anyway, so JP goes up against this guy with 136 wins. And I put myself in his position. As much as I need to tell myself that it would not affect me, another part of me is kind of like, holy crap, I'm going up against a monster. Like, 136 wins is really no joke. And guess what happened in that match?
You won.
JP won, man. JP beat this kid up. And I was like, wow. Because I think JP and you are of the same cloth there, where it's like, it doesn't matter. It won't change how I show up. And it was incredible to me. I don't know. I want to talk about this because I feel like this is another hurdle that I, Abby, need to overcome. You remember how I was telling you on the last pod that like I walk into the
and you
to
scan.
the arena and I'm scanning. I'm trying to find. This is a weird digital version of the same problem.
Yeah, it is.
And it weighs on me, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, man, okay, this guy, like, I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, okay, he has 136 wins. Okay, there's a bunch by submission. All right, there's submission early. That means maybe he's like a leg locker.
It's not a. It's just the way you are, dude. Like, I think GSP was like that.
Oh,
like,
really?
like he would. I heard him say once that he would obsess over every single scenario that could possibly happen in this fight and play it in his head over and over and over and over again. You know, so that's like an anxious guy, an overthinker. You know what I mean? And then there's champs like John Jones who like fucking couldn't care less. Will go out drinking like the fucking 3 days before, or like the night before.
But John Jones would do that, and like I heard him on Rogan where he would say that, and I had such strong opinions on like how he was doing that. Him too. That is weakness from him. The same way that what I'm doing is weakness. Like when I say weakness is because like somehow this is either giving me courage or making me less than. Like if the person has one win, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna smash this one. If the person has 100 wins, like now I'm like scared a little bit.
You're letting things outside of yourself determine how you feel about
exactly
a thing that you know you have some control over, I guess.
Yes, exactly. And so John Jones, when I remember listening to him on Rogan, and as we talk, I'm trying to pull up the JP thing. I listened to him on Rogan, and he was saying these things, and it was very obvious to me that was like, he was so scared to lose when everything was equal, when he was his best.
Right.
That he was basically giving himself this crazy out,
Yeah.
which was like, I lost because I was on a binger last night. You know, like I was drinking and this and that. It's like, it's okay that I lost. Like he basically was prepping his own excuse.
Yeah.
Instead of, yo, I slept good, I have no excuses, that person is better than me. John Jones was running away from that. And again, like he ended up winning all of his freaking matches. Arguably, in my eyes, like there's 2-3 matches that I feel like, I don't know how he won those. Like I feel like the fix was in type thing.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man, you watch these 2 or 3 matches, the fix was in. Like he lost those matches. Anyways.
Alexander Gustafsson won.
There's at least one of the Gustafsson fights that could have went either way.
The other guy there, Dominic Reyes or something?
Yeah, the Mexican.
Dominic, the Mexican.
I think so. He was super big. Like he didn't last long in the UFC. He only had one really good fight. It sounds like with the name that you're saying.
Okay.
I can look him up too. Anyways, like I feel like he also lost that match, and then he's dodging our boy Aspinall right now, which apparently there's.
Dude, he's 37, man. He fucking.
That's fair. That's
dude,
fair.
He retired with 0 losses.
Yeah.
And he fought.
And he was on the steroids.
Fucking guys, man.
Yeah, I know.
Like
allegedly.
Dude, alleged.
I just gotta say it.
The steroids.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but who cares,
yeah.
dude? His main rival was Daniel Cormier, dude. Daniel Cormier is a fucking beast. Watch.
He really is.
You know, is it like I don't know if this is still true, but the only person Daniel Cormier lost to is John Jones.
I honestly don't know that.
I think that's true.
I feel like people are gonna call us out on this.
I
but
mean, call me out.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
yeah, I get it.
I didn't I didn't look it up. But I think like during the rivalry, at some point, the only person that Daniel Cormier lost to was John Jones.
That's fair.
And dude, Daniel Cormier is a fucking beast, man.
Yeah, he really is.
He might be one of my favorite fighters, man. Just in terms of the wrestling.
Yeah.
So he has as blue means what?
Blue. I don't know.
Blue means like
Blue means by decision, by
okay.
points, by submission. So the guy that JP went up against. But finish your thought about Daniel Cormier.
he's the best.
He
Okay,
is
but
the
look,
best. Wait. So that everybody understands. JP went up against a guy who has 167 wins. 167.
and how many losses?
That would be difficult.
No,
'cause
no.
Kind of don't show
dude,
that.
it's right here. 3 losses
No.
by walkover.
No,
4 by disqualification.
Are those the L's or are those the wins?
Dude, it's fucking red.
Yeah, I know.
Do you ever-
I feel you, but it's because like winning by walkover is not because like it's under the
No,
100.
he lost by walkover.
No, homie. See, we could here won by walkover against Liam. Anyways, all of these stats are just for the wins.
Yeah, but the one by walk. Okay, then click on this then.
Nah, that's not gonna give us that.
But you.
You see, all of these are what comprises his wins, even the walkovers and even the DQs. So he doesn't have 10 losses. But look, he lost.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Click on JP's name. Is his shit gonna come up?
Yeah, he's not public. Good job, JP. Keep it in private, homie.
You coward.
Yeah.
Click on any other guy.
All right. We'll go back over here. We'll go back over here.
Oh no, wait, because now this guy does have a loss.
Yeah.
He has a loss to JP and his. Okay,
I feel
anyways.
you, regardless.
But look, hold on.
167
Okay.
wins, dude.
But so what does that say about JP?
JP is an impenetrable fort of armory, and like he is impenetrable. Like I really believe that about him. Like you cannot pierce his freaking iron dome. Like he's just like, yo, you have nothing to do with what I have to do. Like he's just like, good for you. 167 wins, awesome. Didn't change at all how he approached the match. He's impenetrable. Like
But also the fact that he won that match.
yes, 10-3. And it was a crazy match. I watched it.
What was the age? When you say this guy was a kid, why do you say
16.
that? Okay.
He's a 16-year-old murderer.
Same weight?
Yeah. JP is double this guy's age.
Yeah. I mean, if I want to give... Okay. I'm going to give this young kid a break.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Yes.
So, young kid,
Good job.
you showed up on the mats with just a bad what's it called, matchup for you.
Yes.
Okay, and I'll tell you why. Okay. What are you looking for?
I'm just pulling it up again.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
JP.
At 16. First of all, JP is an exceptional human being. Okay, how old is he? He's like 32 or something.
I'm going to guess
Okay.
that as well, yeah.
JP is not a regular 32 years old. He's got extremely dense muscle, bro. When you shake his forearm at the end of the class,
Yeah.
it's a rock.
Yeah.
His entire body is like that.
It's true.
He works out a lot. He stretches a lot. He's just really into like holistic. He's
a hippie, dude. He's always drinking shit that looks
Yeah.
like it's poo in a cup.
Yeah, it's called shellac.
There you go. Sounds like poop.
No. It's called something like shellac. Anyways, yeah. It's like hippie nerd shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, like mud water. Anyways.
Yeah, literally.
Bro,
He walks around always with a bag full of nuts.
plenty of nuts.
Super hippie. He's on a bicycle.
That young kid, at 16, hasn't developed muscle.
Yes. That's a huge advantage.
You do not develop muscle.
No.
That's why JP ragdolled him, dude.
Yes, it's true.
It doesn't matter how, and JP has cardio in the tank.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is that 4 years later, when JP's going to be 36, he might not have that cardio in the tank. But he met a 32-year-old, prime cardio in the tank, prime muscle to the max JP. Yes. And so that young kid, he might be a killer at jiu-jitsu. He might have all the cardio in the world. He's fucking weak compared to JP. That's why.
Dude, you're so right. And especially JP. So it's like all the elements. It's like JP, one, impenetrable force. Like you're not going to make him feel weakness over your 167 wins. And he's doing that thing exactly as you described it. Like he's super strong, he's super dense, and he's going to nullify a 16-year-old's weak, immature, and I'm not saying that about his mentality, but I'm saying that about his physicality. He's immature.
Maybe about the mentality too, dude.
Probably, honestly,
I'm sure that JP has more patience than that young kid.
Yeah, you can actually see in the match, at one point the kid started like rushing and trying to get back in the game, and JP just kept like, with his open guard, like holding the kid. JP's grip strength is freaking crazy, dude.
When I saw him pull yesterday, against who?
I saw him roll with a bunch of people, but...
the one that I saw, he pulled hard knee on hip and went right into a lasso. I was like, what the fuck? I wish I could do that, bro.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. He's...
Right into a tight lasso.
Yeah. His open guard is going to be one of the best ones in the gym. It's very hard to deal with. Like, he knows how to tie you up. And again, his forearm strength from all his, like, physiotherapy. Like, JP is, like, in the physio world. Actually, he was telling me the other day. Anyways, bottom line is that he's developed his grip strength like crazy because of the nature. He was telling you what? Is this
a secret that can help me?
No. It's just like, he was telling me that he was treating some UFC people. And I was like, oh, that's freaking awesome. Oh. We both couldn't remember who they were. He was like, I can't really remember. I was like, that's super dope. Like, it makes perfect sense that a guy like JP would end up in that world eventually because he understands.
Can I tell you something, bro? Okay.
JP's our hero?
JP's a hero. And I think Zach too, man.
Nice. Shout out to Zach.
Two different personalities. The personality doesn't matter, dude. You can have a GSP who's an anxious motherfucker who thinks out everything that could possibly happen in a fight and be considered the GOAT, or you can have a John Jones who's a complete opposite, who's also the GOAT. Coping mechanisms everyone's going to cope in their own way. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that they're going to win less or win or more. It just means that that's how they cope, right? So like a guy like JP who deals with things one way, and then a guy like Zach who deals with things a completely other way, right? Like we might agree more with one way than the other, but if you just want to have a winning team, you got to put their personality aside and be those guys are winning.
Yes.
And I was thinking, bro, I've been inspired because now that I know that there's an actual competition class, dude, I think that if you want to have a real winning team, you have a competition class that's invite only.
It is that.
Oh, that is invite only?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's not on the schedule.
Okay.
It's literally, and that's what I keep telling them, hey, you guys have to build this out. Like, go talk to the people that are supposed to be there and be like, hey, you're supposed to be in this class. It wouldn't work if it was open to everyone.
Yeah.
Because if it was open to everyone, who's going to show up? All the beginners, dude. No, we don't need that. It can't be that way. You're too much of a beginner. You're going to slow down everybody. It has to be for the core group who are already within that cohort who are like, yo, why aren't you showing up Saturday mornings? You want to compete? You want to blah? Why are you not there? The guys that are there have already went up 10 points in my book. And they're like 3-4 people. 10 points in my book. And they were also there last night during open mat. All of them. Literally. Mm-hmm. Ayman, Laurent, John. Like, these guys show up. They train twice. They're like, this is the character of the person who should be there. I think so, at least.
Anyways, I don't...
tangent.
You know, I'm trying to...
Sorry. Wrap it up. Tell me.
No, I mean, it's fine. It's just that, like...
Invite only.
Anyways, look, those guys are having a blast. I hope they compete and I hope they win and all that. But if I had to put my money on some people, it wouldn't be those guys.
Yes, interesting.
You know what I mean?
Why?
Well, fucking just because, dude. I'm not gonna fucking air out my shit like this.
Yes. But I'm saying,
in front of the world.
what is your guy that you want to bet on?
The guys who are winning.
Yes.
What the fuck, dude?
Yes. That's how you choose your
Is
winners.
this a win? Yes. What the fuck?
Yes.
I don't care if you want to do good in competition.
That's winning.
Unless you're winning, but if you're losing, you're not on the fucking team.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build a team. You think the fucking NHL goes to draft people and goes, "Oh, you want to be on the NHL? Come on in.
Yes.
Let's have fun." No, motherfucker.
Yes.
I want a team of winners. I'm looking at the guys who win.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, "Come on my team.
Yes.
We want to win, and you win, and I like that."
I love
What
it.
the fuck, dude? What is this?
Well, it's an approach, right? You're starting with the end in mind, but I believe that this is what will create winners. This path will create winners. Like, you're just saying, I need a winner, and like, I'm just going to bring the winner on the team.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, like, those guys who do this kind of class regularly become winners.
They'll improve.
And
Doesn't
become
mean they're winners.
You're kind of right. You're right. There is a difference there. There are winners, and
Dude, you think fucking professional sports teams
dude, it's
don't
bottom
go
line.
after the winners?
No, they do. You're right.
That's how they get a team of winners.
You're right. But I mean, look, I could play devil's advocate with you. Tom Brady, dude, I don't know if you realize how much of a winner Tom Brady is.
Okay.
Put this in context. This is going to be so crazy, dude. He has more Super Bowls, which is the ultimate championship, right, that you can win in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
He has more Super Bowls, him personally, as a human, than I think any other franchise. The team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a whole team, like the freaking, I don't know, Philadelphia Eagles, he can walk up and be like, yo, I have more championships than your whole organization. And he can say that to every team.
Yeah.
Every team. Yo, that is so insane. He's such a winner that he's literally the most winning freaking quarterback of all time. This guy, when he was coming up in the league, was the bench guy. He was not only the bench guy, like when they chose him to be in the NFL, I think he was drafted like in the 300.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody picked him as being the winner. He was literally the guy. They were like, oh, you got to fill a spot. Just take that guy. He runs slow. He looks like shit. He doesn't have an athlete's body. Whatever, take that guy. Rode the bench for the first couple of years until, like, the guy was having a bad game and they put him in, and then he was like, boom, 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 boom. And they were like, what the hell? This guy's freaking amazing. And then he was like, boom, 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 Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. He's that crazy. But he literally was the bench guy, nerd guy, unathletic
So
guy.
what?
He came up through the program. Like, he just never, he was always just there doing. And they were like, yo, you're actually really, people didn't even expect when they put him in the game to have this level of athlete. He shows up.
You have a thing where you really want to highlight the exception.
But I mean, he's not only the exception, he's the
Ultra
he's
exception.
He's also the highest standard.
I know, but if you want to, you can't highlight the exception, dude.
You're not wrong.
That's the 1%
playing
chance.
Way less than 1%. Like 0.1.
Well, you think you could have a winning team just by relying on the fact that maybe out of your 30 guys you're gonna have like one Tom Brady, and then you fucking won't because he's not there? No, you're gonna pick the best fucking 30 guys you possibly can.
Yeah, that's basically the draft. Literally, you're right. Any draft in any sports team, that is literally the MO. They're like, yo, who's the best player? 1 out of 4 times, that guy's going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, and then 3 times, they're going to be a bust. That's what every draft does. You're right. Nobody takes a risk on the...
And then, by the way, as soon as they find out that I think we picked wrong with this guy, they
Out.
give him the boot
100%.
right away.
Big time.
They're not gonna spend money on a guy that's not gonna bring anything to the team.
You're right, yeah. You're right, dude. You would be a good general manager. I would be choosing based on, like, character and long term, and, like, then they would flop.
Fuck character, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
You're not wrong. Based on what we're saying in this conversation, like the GSPs versus the John Jones, it proves that it doesn't matter.
No, dude, fucking Connor.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Shitty
another extreme.
character.
And then on the other side of that, who do you have? Khabib, a religious, strict
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not
Character
wrong.
doesn't matter, man. You know,
You're
it's
really
like
convincing me.
you can have the same work ethic with a shitty character or a good character, whether you like the person or not. If your goal is to beat a winning team, you put the ego, your ego aside. It doesn't matter if I like this guy.
You're so right, dude. Bro, you're so right. Like, you need to take the how he is out of the equation, is his character, and just look at like,
The stats.
yeah, literally, dude. You're so right. It's crazy. That's probably the hardest part, and I think that's what people realize like later, like in the last couple of decades, like especially when it comes to baseball. You know, there was like this Oakland A's team
Yeah.
where they were like, stats,
Moneyball.
Moneyball, yeah, stats,
Brad Pitt and Jonah Hill.
best,
Good
just
movie.
stats.
Yeah.
You can hit, you average 3 RBIs a game, in. I don't care who you are. Like, you're a number. You're just a stat. Now let's have a bunch of you. This makes sense. Like, you could be a dick. You could be, I don't know, whatever.
Dude, that's even like. I'll go even further. I don't care if you're winning by fancy submission, dude. You wanna play guard and sweep the guy the last 30 seconds in the match to win? Do that.
Yes, whatever it is. Whatever it takes.
Yeah. Dude, this is war, dude. The art of war is about winning the war. It's not about being fancy. As a matter of fact, in the art of war, they would say that if you know that your enemy is an arrogant, fancy prick, use that against him.
Epic.
You know what I mean?
Yes. I love it. This is the way. Are we
It's a way to win, dude.
are we gonna create like a team like this?
I don't
Like-
have time. I don't even have time.
Are we? Wait, are you talking me into this? I'm in.
Dude, I don't have...
We are the heroes of our own journey.
That's true. Dude, I mean, there is... The thing is time, man. It's time, dude, you know?
I know, it's always time, but it's fun to talk about it.
Yeah.
Warjack is a hero. By the way, if anybody wants to watch a really funny skit, how do they find this thing? It's about a trader named
Low budget.
Warjack.
Oh, that one in particular?
Yes, low budget. What is
Stories.
it? Low budget stories is the name of the YouTube account. And there's this really funny video where it's like a day trader who becomes like a bazillionaire just because he just believes in himself and his own like craziness, and he becomes like a billionaire. Anyways, it's super fun. All right, we have 1 minute, so we're gonna do a little stop and go. So stop. Go. Max, you're right on the edge of the thing, but you're still there. We're golden. Okay, and now it's time for questions, people. Let us do it, and we will.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I would have a team, dude.
Mm-hmm. Tell me, I love this. Yeah, bro, I live for this, actually. Go ahead. A team? A team of what? Of just assassins. You're out. You're
Yeah.
cut. You're bottom of the barrel. You haven't been winning. Back into the minors.
Because, dude, at the end of the day, it's not personal.
No, a competition team can't be like a relationship-based thing. It's you don't have what it takes. Back to the minors. Figure it out until you can.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not personal. You know, it's like, you don't have to feel bad about this. You didn't make the team. It doesn't mean that you can't do jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Fucking, I probably wouldn't make the team.
Maybe. I mean, again, it depends. Is the team like you have to put yourself against your bracket? You're not
True.
gonna fight JP. You're gonna fight Masters 2 guys.
I do like fighting JP though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like everybody in their thing. That's the name of the game here. All right, question
All right,
time.
here we go. Question number 1. What do you guys think of the ecological
Approach.
approach? Yes. How can we implement it in a more RA class?
In a more, I think that's like additional class, or I don't even know. Traditional.
Traditional.
Yes. My God, guys, we got to work on. What do we have? There's a lot of problems here with this handwriting. The G's are Y's. What is this? No. Punctuation, guys. Anyways, what do you guys think of the ecological approach? How can we implement it in a more traditional class? All right. First of all, like in a very basic, silly way, have you ever heard of this ecological approach thing?
It's more rolling and less drilling, right?
Yeah, it's like game based. They're like, yo, we're not gonna explain to you. Put your hand here, do this, do that. Here's the exact 1, 2, 3. They're not gonna give you the cake recipe. They kind of, here's the result you're looking for. Now you figure it out, type thing. I'm sorry to those who are super anal about the definition of ecological approach, but on some level, it's like this is the outcome you want. I'm not gonna give you all of the step by step. Figure it out, and then people like will end up figuring it out because they're now
They've never gotten the step by step at all.
yeah, they shouldn't be getting the step by step. It could just be as simple as like I don't know, you're in this position and now your goal is to put the other person your goal is to become the top person. Figure it out.
For brand new white belts?
Yes, I mean for anything. Like this is an approach to learning anything. It's like and so they play games around.
I think it makes
like
sense as
figuring it out.
maybe blue belt and up. But for a brand new white belt, they got to learn how to do an armbar. They got to learn how to do a triangle.
Yeah, exactly. There's like these areas where maybe, but like let's say you were like, hey, you need to find a way around this guy's legs. That's the goal. Now, I'm not going to teach you how to Toriando, leg drag, blah, 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 over under, but you need to figure something out here. This is the game. The game is person on the bottom, you're on your back. Person on the top, you're on your 2 feet. Person on the top, find a way to
what I want to
around.
know is, do these guys know technique or no?
I mean, I'm not a pro at this, but in a sense, like, they might a little bit, maybe, but for the most part, you're kind of telling them, here are the constraints that you are living under, and now you figure it out. But forgetting the submissions and the stuff, maybe I think that's more of like a...
I mean, at that point, you're just rolling jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but because we are limiting and we put constraints on the 2 people, where one constraint could be, bottom player, you're not allowed to make a grip. So the bottom player has to learn now retention because he's not allowed to make a grip.
I don't like it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is the approach, and like it forces people to think for themselves. It forces people to like figure things out, and apparently like it's a lot better than being in your own head and being like, where should my hand be, and I don't know what.
Maybe I do like it. I don't know.
There are some instances where it's super powerful.
Is that what Willis does a lot?
Willis Atchute will do it a lot as well. Like Atchute is very big into this, where they'll develop games with restrictions, and like here's a way maybe
I just don't like restrictions, bro.
Yeah, the word maybe. Well,
no. I mean, I don't like oh, you can't use your hands for grips. Like, dude, that's 80% of my game.
But that's what it will teach you. So, as an example, let's say I'm in your close guard, and I tell you, you are not allowed to use any grips to keep me in your close guard.
Yeah, but the thing is that, dude, bro. First of all, I'm gonna lose at the game, and then as soon as I get to roll, I'm gonna use my hands again.
Yes, but what will you have learned potentially?
That I need to use my fucking hands.
No, there are other when you're forced to not have the thing you want most, you might see the other things that are available to you, like using your knees, like knee pulling. You might be able to figure out the timing of when to knee pull because you're no longer reliant on your grips. So now you're forced to think things through and to understand like, hey, like, are there other ways to achieve what I'm trying to achieve? And that will expand your game. By limiting what you're allowed to do, we are forcing you unknowingly into certain corners where you're like, okay, what are my other options? Knee pull. Oh, his body is like this. I can maybe angle my shoulders at a different angle. Knee pull. Like you can learn how to break postures in different ways. And then now when I add your hands to it in the next game, now you're using both of those elements more efficiently and more like, and when you discover something for yourself, it's a lot more powerful than being told something. It's like you learned it through the experience.
Anyways, what do you think about it?
Well, I mean, how can we... I think the best approach, again, this is still like developing, but I do think that the best approach is like a hybrid approach where like people should be learning certain things and having certain like just mechanics, like, hey, this is how you have to do things, step 1, 2, 3. But then during the situationals, we do apply a few restrictions, and we already do that. It's like, hey, top player, this is your only intention. Bottom player, this is your intention. And removing some little elements that might force people to think things through differently, I think is also a very interesting approach, meaning like adding restrictions, like saying like, okay, you're allowed to push, but you're not allowed to grip. You're allowed to, make these kind of grips, but not these kind of grips. You know, to keep the game going and to make it interesting. I think there's a lot of power in that. So the way that I would implement it in a traditional class is during the situationals, I would say, okay, guys, we're having a situational, and here's what's available and not available. We actually already do that in the beginner class, as much as this disgusts you. I can see it. But we do that in the beginner class, where we limit what they can do and can't do, because if we expand it too much, it loses the lesson. We're like, yo, you guys have to stay within these constraints. Because if we open it up too much, it's like guys like me and you are just going to be allowed to do whatever we want to these guys, and they're not going to understand anything. So by limiting what's available and what's possible, I think that helps develop a beginner more than. But I don't know. I feel like this question frustrates you.
No, I mean, don't.
Fuck it.
No, I mean, look, if you want to do that, Achu and Willis does it, and they teach when?
Tuesdays and Sunday for Willis.
So just go to those classes and, do those classes. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, what about...
like at the end of the day, man, you're doing jiu-jitsu. Who gives a shit? Like, or, I mean, I don't know. I don't care.
I feel you. But how have you been learning jiu-jitsu? Do you learn a lot from the classes, or do you learn a lot from your own kind of experience in a role? You, Max, like...
I mean, at the beginning of a jiu-jitsu career, you have to learn from scratch.
Yep.
But then eventually... I mean, I'm lucky that Willis shows things that work for my game. I love going to Willis's classes because he's showing things that's like the next step to my game, or that can be added to my game. I found that sometimes with like Jeremy, But the thing is that if the coach isn't showing you stuff that you're interested in, I mean, whatever, you're still doing jiu-jitsu, and it's still good to go and to roll and all that, but like, what are you asking me? How do I learn?
Yeah, because I
feel
feel you...
keep on going.
Yeah, but I feel like you, in the role, end up being like, oh, shoot, I just figured out this thing. I realized this thing. Like, you tend to have self-realizations that weren't taught to you through an instructional.
No.
You almost sort it out.
There's sometimes taught to me through an instructional that I've watched on YouTube, but it's very rare that in class people show me what I wanted to learn.
So how do you learn it is my question. How did you discover the things that have been advancing your game? Sometimes it's from class, like you said with Willis, and then other times, what is it? Like, for me, listening to you, sometimes you're just like, yo, dude, I figured out this thing.
Yeah.
I figured out this thing where, like, I started doing this thing, and I'm like, oh, shit, like, you
well,
really
that's the
did
thing, dude,
figure this out.
is that all of this mental masturbation doesn't matter, dude. Just show up to class, do jiu-jitsu, and then you'll progress. Why is everyone overthinking this shit?
Yeah, I guess they're saying...
The logical next step will be presented to you if you keep on going back. Why are we overthinking this shit?
Yeah, well,
just do ecological, do just do it all. Just show up to class. Who gives a fuck?
Well, yeah, I guess the thing is like you're at the mercy of a coach. Like, what if we were coaches that were like, no, you don't get to do this thing that you want to do. That's gonna no, you are gonna do, Max. You are going to do spider guard. No, you're only doing spider guard. Yeah, but I want to. No, do spider guard in your roles. And then the coach comes over you and is like, Max, spider guard, spider guard, spider guard.
I mean, I think that coach would probably not have a lot of students.
Dude, that exists like mad. It's really a thing where people are like, yo, you do what I teach you. We're just not like that. So in a weird way, we are kind of like, yo, do what you want. Like, this is your game? Awesome. We'll try to help you develop your game. But there are some places where traditional, where they're going to be like, yo, stop doing that nonsense. Like when before leg locks were prominent, people would be like, stop that. That's nonsense. Stop that. Bolos. Hey, what are you doing, fancy jiu-jitsu? Stop that. You're not doing that. Don't do that here. If a coach saw you do that, be like, stop that. Do what I teach you. And that's kind of like the constraint of like a traditional school. Whereas like just being able to be a little bit open to like these scenarios, ecological approach, different people, different strokes, different game, different blah blah. Is kind of like being open. Like, so I guess what I'm trying to say is that there is the relationship between like the instructors and the students. It matters, and the mentality of the instructors towards the students matters, and that's why like having conversations like this and opening things up and being like, hey, it matters because it allows people who might not have your game to actually flourish and figure out their game, just what comes naturally to their bodies and blah blah, given the constraints of the game. But I agree. In our school, just fucking show up.
No one's gonna tell you not to do something.
In our school, like, dude, you could for sure imagine a like typical Brazilian school where that's not the case.
Maybe.
Like, I could tell you there's some in Montreal, there are schools that'll be like, what are you doing? Stop. You know? And then it'll be like a whole thing. And people don't know that there are other options. But great question. We're going to add it to the photo list. What's next? This is the ultimate question now, I feel it.
Special question for Abby.
Damn it. Is it about my bald head?
Oh. That's a sweet question.
Oh, you.
How
you're
do you
happy
manage
again.
to remember everyone's name?
Oh, yes. I wonder, how do I do that? As simple as it sounds, and you want to really laugh? We were having a conversation about this with Sarah yesterday. This new girl walked into the gym. Her name is Nuria. And Sarah's being polite. She's actually being polite. She's not trying to be, like, mean about it, but she's like, the girl's like, my name is Nuria, and Sarah's like, I'm probably going to forget that. And I was like, Sarah, like, I heard the thing. I was like, that's mean. You can't say that to someone. And we were talking about it with Rania, and Rania was like, yeah, like, you don't have to say that out loud. Like, you can just be like, hey, sorry, I forgot your name when you do forget, and then explain, I'm really bad with names, but like.
That's why I love Sarah, though.
Yeah, Sarah's awesome. She's just like, I'm probably not going to remember that. And I was like, God damn, Sarah, like, that's rough to hear when you're on the other end, you know, being like, all right. And she's bad with names. And
Me too, bro.
so why do you think you guys are bad with names? Like, you just don't remember? Or you don't make the effort to remember?
Because if it's not a person that I'm not a people pleaser. I don't care if I remember your name or not. Like, until you become my friend and I trust you, or that we've had interactions,
It is what it is.
I don't.
It is what it is, blank guy or
Yeah.
girl. It's really funny. I make an effort to. So when
Yeah.
somebody tells me their name, like, I look at them and I try to remember their name. Literally, it's the effort there. Instead of me thinking, I'm going to forget that, I replace that thought with, oh, this is Jeremy. Like, I'm looking at Jeremy. Like, this is Jeremy. And I'm just like, okay, wow, you're Jeremy. Like, and I just remember. Like, I make an effort to remember their name. Just like you make an effort to remember your grocery list. You're just like, avocados, eggs, toast. You know, like.
I barely remember that too.
Yeah, well, because you don't care to make the effort. You know
Yes.
what I'm terrible at? Directions. Dude, I don't know where the hell I am most of the time. I'm literally lost in my own neighborhood. Like, I cannot figure out where the hell I am. It's because I choose to give no energy towards remembering directions. On my way to somewhere, I'm not saying, okay, I took this left here and this right here. I'm just walking or driving, not a thought in my head, blank. The same thing I'm assuming happens when you meet somebody and you're just like, they're like, my name's John, and you're like, I don't care.
No, it's not that I don't care. It's just like it didn't do anything for me.
What does that mean?
I mean, I guess it translates to I don't care.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not. I'm not thinking I don't care. It's just that, like.
You don't care.
No,
I do.
Yeah.
It's that, dude. It's the energy you either waste calories trying to remember the
Yes.
person's name, or you're
Yeah.
like, this is not worth me wasting the calories, because
Yes.
who the hell are you anyways to me? But to me, I'm like, yo, I want a relationship with you. So now, first step is I'm gonna put this mental effort, and it's sometimes I'll forget, and then I'll be like, damn, I already forgot that guy's name or person's name. I'll be like, I'll try to remember. And then when I hear it again, I'll be like, oh, Jeremy, right, I remember now. that is Jeremy. Like, that is calories. Like, I'm wasting calories. My brain is burning calories to remember your name because I care. And, like, that's I think the best way to remember somebody's name is to care. Is to be like, what, and to ask yourself, like, why is it important that I want to remember this person's name? Me, it's because I want to build a relationship with that person. So that's why I remember. I already know my reason to remembering their name. And I feel like if I don't remember their name, like I'm not developing a relationship with them. And I want to. Like I truly want to. Like I want to be your friend. So
Yeah, see, I'm the opposite. You want to be friends with people when you meet them, so you'll make the effort. I want to be friends with people once I get to know them. Before I get to know you, I don't want to be your friend. Why? You could be, like, I'm not friends with everyone. I'm not for everyone, and not everyone's for me. Why is it that when you walk into a room, I'm not interested?
Makes sense.
I mean, maybe we'll be best friends. I gotta get to know you first.
You see, like, that's a chicken or the egg thing.
Yeah.
Like, for me, the way to know that is to know your name and to start a relationship with you. Like, at least the starting of one. But for you...
Well, you're also good at being friends with a lot of people.
Because I remember their names?
No, just because that's what you...
Yeah,
like,
that's
socially, you're like that.
Right. It could be that. It could be like, hey, like, I don't want the social... Like, some people, I'm asking. Is it like, I don't want to spend my social bandwidth on somebody that I don't know?
Exactly. Because I don't have a lot of social bandwidth.
That makes sense.
It's already small.
Yes, I understand. So then I think that's why I can do that.
You know, it's like, they say that there's like introverts and extroverts. And introverts, when they interact with other people, their batteries get drained. And extroverts, when they interact with people, their battery gets filled. I'm on the introvert side. If I'm having an interaction with someone that I like or not, my battery's going to get drained. So I'm only going to spend that battery energy on people that I like. If I don't know you yet, bro,
not worth the battery.
I only have so much energy. Like, let's just like, I'm like that with clients. I'm here for this. This is what I'm going to do. I don't want you to talk to me about anything else. You're going to annoy the shit out of me if you do, bro.
Yes. That's so interesting.
I'm focused on what I'm here to do.
Yes.
When you don't have a lot of social battery, what you use your energy for becomes like a thing that you'll defend. And anyone that takes it from you, you're like, dude, like, get the fuck, like, this is bad, man.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. That's so true. I wonder what's my version of that. I can't really put my finger on it, but it's super true. And I wonder if that's, you know what we should implement?
What?
Name tags. What do you think of that?
Oh, it's so, no, dude, that's
Yeah,
some
bro.
fruitcake shit, bro.
Right here on your gi, first day, Eric. All right. Your gi is folded, Rick. Let's get to work, Rick. No, it's Eric, sir. All right.
Is it Stone Cold that said it doesn't matter what your, or is that The Rock?
No, it's The Rock. Yeah, it doesn't matter what your name is. It's the best. Yeah. There was a guy, one of my friends, he used to work at the Bell Center, and he was the guy who used to like, popcorn, get your popcorn, and it was him and this other guy. So my friend's name is Paul, and the other guy's name was Arthur, and Paul used to Paul's manager never.
Oh my god, that's good coffee.
It's good, eh? Paul, it's from it's a vanilla flavor. Paul's manager never remembered his name. Never remembered Paul's name. So he used to always call him Arthur's friend. And so they used to be in meetings and he'd be like, Arthur's friend, come here. He's like, you haven't sold enough popcorn. Are you being loud enough? Because you have to kind of be like, popcorn, get your popcorn. And he's like, sir, my name is Paul. He's like, whatever, Arthur's friend. Like, literally like that to his face. Like, didn't care to remember his name.
But dude,
like, I feel like the psychological warfare of that is so intense.
Dude, I would be like that too, because again, it's like, bro,
who are you to me?
No, it's not that. It's that I asked you a question.
Arthur's friend.
Arthur's friend.
Yeah.
Don't deviate. I'm already. I have a job to do, bro.
Yes, right.
We're here to sell popcorn. I don't give a fuck if your name is Paul or Arthur or Willis or Fred. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, I get it.
Are you yelling or not?
Yes, literally. That is literally the energy. It's like, that doesn't matter. What matters is
we're selling popcorn, bro.
Popcorn and you're not selling it because you're not loud enough.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
But maybe if he actually sold so much popcorn.
Oh, I love Paul.
Yes, exactly. Where's Paul? Paul, show these other idiots how to do it. Like, that's probably the energy. It's funny. It's sad and it's in a way, but it's also so real. Like, in that story, there's everything. I will remember you when you're worth remembering, which is so egotistical and crazy, but it's towards the mission, which is, in this case, selling popcorn. Like, it's just so funny. And for the longest time, the guy literally just would never.
Dude, it would be the same.
It bothered him so much he would call me about it.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
Dude, I just find that funny. Dude, it would be the same in jiu-jitsu. Like if a beginner showed up and
You're not wrong.
And like I saw him like really paying attention to my instruction and then doing good jiu-jitsu, I would know his name.
You're honestly,
Cedric.
You're right, dude. Yes.
You know, he's a guy where I'm like, damn, dude, fucking this kid is good already.
Yes, you're right, bro. When someone does good, you're forced to remember their name.
Yeah.
When someone takes a little space and it's like, who's this guy that's doing what we're showing him?
Or like also like, just give me some time. Like eventually I will get your name. You just have to be in my world for a little bit.
Yes.
You know? But then there's also some people that are so
they're so good at being shadows.
yeah.
I know. I know it's hard. Even for me, I'm like, huh? You've been here for a while, but god damn it, you just don't take enough space, so my brain is not registering you. And then I'll confuse you and it's something. But you're right, some people are experts at that.
Dude, I think there's guys that live in this building.
Yes.
That go to the gym, and I see them in the building sometimes, and I'm like, does he go to our gym?
Maybe. Maybe. He's got all the elements, like he's wearing his gi jacket. Yeah. He's got like a bandana that says I love jiu-jitsu, and you're still like, could it be?
Or they just do different classes, you know?
Yeah, fair. Super fair.
Anyways, do we have time for another one?
No, we're done. We got a couple of minutes left here.
All right.
And I think it's like a good sign-off time with positive energy, 10:23. Everything went well. So today, I'm heading out to, I think it's called Invincible. I'm going to drive down there with Etienne, Deanna, Callie. Andrew is completing. Andrew McLean, Andy, and Sean. And I'll give you news about this next time. We'll let you know how everything goes. You were supposed to come commentate with me on this, but not today. Taking out your mom.
Yeah.
That's an amazing thing.
I don't want to commentate, bro.
No?
No.
All right, we'll put you on that.